Smart Clubs came as an idea about sort of pushing the boundaries really with traditional style education and traditional style learning and teaching.
It's to give people a chance. This is their future. If they really want work, then hopefully we try our best to really give them the skills required to get them into sustainable employment. I expect people to stick in. I don't expect a superstar straight away. What I expect is somebody who allows themselves to be moulded and to be trained in the skills required to work in manufacturing, logistics or warehousing. That's what we try and do. The first 3 weeks are all vocationally biased. They're based on the hand skills you'll need to compete within the manufacturing and logistics sector.
In the factory we did spot welding, we did body work on the paint work where we'd abrase it and then bring it back up to a top shine. We did assembly work with nuts and bolts and grommets.
What we try to do is make it interesting. Rather than standing there talking to somebody for half an hour, 3/4 of an hour, what we do is we break the class up and start getting discussions, getting involvement from them.
In the second 3 weeks, what we're all about is it's about the softer skills.
What we wanted to create was a different learning experience using Apple technology, which is really innovative, very intuitive.
We really want to see the learners at the end of the course come out with a bespoke CV. We want them to have a lot of confidence and be able to present themselves in a professional manner.
First few days, the learners meet their iPad, they learn about how to use the iPad. Then what we do is we do something called iMovie and they make a team movie, and that's the first part of them presenting themselves. We then go through something called GarageBand.
We use GarageBand for learners to create their own radio advert. So they have to create a radio advert as if they were an employer themselves, and in that advert have to put the key skills that the employer is looking for and the key qualities, so it gets the learner to think the other way round.
Following the 6 weeks, we then lead into a 13-week aftercare programme, and in that 13 weeks, it's really our aim is to support them into sustainable employment.
By the end of the course, really that's when our work starts properly, because then we need to identify their skills and match them into whatever opportunities we've got.
What the skills matches bring to the table is basically they bring experience in the field of getting people into work. They bring experience in how a CV should look like, how you should present yourself, what employers are looking for, how to apply for a job properly, and what employers are looking for in your job application.
Some of the attributes we're looking for is obviously the hand skills side, so they can build a car, but also how they interact with others, their team working ethic, and the way they come across to their peers and their supervisors.
Although the primary objective is Nissan, we are working with the supply chain as well, and also the NEC agency and the NEC outsourcing side of the business. 40% of the people that are going into work are actually going into work in completely different sectors, because what we are finding is when people are going for interviews with the level 2 qualification, it's obviously impressing the employer and it's standing in good stead.
I've really enjoyed it and I'm having fun. I feel like I've got a bit of social life back.
Just gives you confidence, and you know by the end of the month that you're going to have money in your bank to go out and buy what you want.
Well, since I got took on by Nissan for a 4-month contract, it gives us a buzz to just put on the uniform.
It's by far the best training course that we've ever been involved in. I speak to customers at the end of the training course to find out if there's any way we can improve the training course, but without a shadow of a doubt, every person that we speak to has only positive things to say about the training course.
It's quite common for people to be quite hesitant when they're going into something that's new and that they've never done before, but what you'll find is that all the staff here are very welcoming, and all of the learners, the feedback is that they come to an environment that's quite settled and opened, and we want to get the best out of them, so it's our key to make sure that it's like that from the word go.
We think it's really important to get the training as close to the real life work that the individuals are going to experience when they come into the plant.
If I happen to be on the shop floor in any one of the companies we work with, and you hear a shout from somebody or somewhere, and you happen to look over and somebody stood waving at you, showing you that they're on the line, they're working, they're in a sustainable job, that's why we do it. It's a marvellous feeling to have, getting people into work.
There's nothing else out there like this course. We've got quality tutors delivering manufacturing training in a simulated manufacturing environment. We have technology which is intuitive, it's fun, it's interactive. We have a great success rate of getting people into employment. If you want to give yourself the best chance possible of getting into work, then you've got to sign up for this course.